Welcome back to our series on the fundamentals of project cost control. In our previous segments, we covered how to plan, budget, and track project costs. Now, we're going to focus on the final, crucial piece of the puzzle, cost reporting. Think of reporting as how we communicate the financial story of our project. As you can see from this sample dashboard, good reporting turns raw data into clear insights. These reports show us variances, trends, and forecasts that enable informed decision-making. The foundation of these powerful reports rests on three key metrics from earned value management: planned value, earned value, and actual cost, which we'll dive into right now. So, why is reporting so important? Simply put, reports provide the insights we need to understand performance and make smart decisions. And the most powerful way to generate these insights is through earned value management, or EVM. Let's break down the three basic building blocks of EVM. First, we have planned value, or PV. This is the authorized budget assigned to the work scheduled to be completed. Think of it as your plan or your baseline. It's where you should be at any given point in the project. Next, there's earned value, or EV. This is the value of the work that has actually been performed and accomplished. It represents your real progress in dollar terms. Finally, we have actual cost, or AC. This is the total cost actually incurred for the work performed. It's the bill you've paid so far. By understanding and comparing these three simple metrics, we can unlock a complete view of our project's financial performance. Once we have our PV, EV, and AC, we can start the analysis. The first level of analysis is calculating variances. A variance tells you how far you are from your plan. First is cost variance, or CV. The formula is simple: earned value minus actual cost. A positive CV is good. It means you're under budget. A negative CV is bad. You're over budget. In this example, we have a cost variance of positive $15,000, which means we've earned $15,000 more in value than we've spent. That's great news. Second is schedule variance, or SV. This is calculated as earned value minus planned value. A positive SV means you're ahead of schedule. A negative SV means you're behind schedule. Here, our SV is negative $8,000. This tells us that even though we are under budget, we are behind schedule in terms of work accomplished. While variances tell us the raw dollar amount of deviation, indices tell us about our efficiency. They give us a ratio that's easy to benchmark. The Cost Performance Index, or CPI, is calculated by dividing earned value by actual cost, EV by AC. The magic number here is 1. A CPI greater than 1 means you are cost efficient, while a CPI less than 1 means you're inefficient. For example, a CPI of 1.2 means you're getting $1.20 of work done for every dollar you spend. Similarly, the Schedule Performance Index, or SPI, is earned value divided by planned value, EV by PV. Again, a value greater than 1 means you are ahead of schedule, while a value less than 1 means you are behind schedule. These indices are fantastic for tracking trends and comparing performance across different projects or phases. While EVM is incredibly powerful, it's not the only type of report you'll use. Here are a few other common and useful formats. First, the budget versus actuals report. This is a straightforward, simple line item comparison of what you plan to spend versus what you actually spent. It's excellent for clear, direct financial oversight. Next is the cash flow report. This report tracks the movement of money into and out of the project over time. This is vital for ensuring you have enough cash on hand to pay your bills. Finally, there are trend reports. These reports plot your key performance metrics like CV, SV, CPI, and SPI over time on a graph. The S-curve chart shown here is a classic example. Trend reports are crucial for seeing if your performance is improving, declining, or staying the same.
So let's bring it all together with the key takeaways for effective cost control. It really comes down to 4 key actions and 4 key principles. The 4 actions are: 1. Plan. Establish a comprehensive budget and baseline to set expectations. 2. Track. Continuously monitor your actual costs and commitments against that baseline. 3. Forecast. Use the data you're tracking to predict future financial performance. And 4. Report. And finally, communicate those insights and forecasts to enable good decisions. And these actions are guided by 4 principles. First, the baseline is your financial roadmap. It's the blueprint that guides the project. Second, early variance detection is crucial for making proactive adjustments. Third, forecasting enables proactive management, allowing you to take action before it's too late. And finally, reports drive informed decisions. The entire purpose is to provide the insights needed to make data-driven choices.
As we conclude our comprehensive look at the fundamentals of project cost control, let's summarize everything we've learned into a single cohesive process. This visual breaks down the entire life cycle into 4 key stages, from initial setup to final reporting. Step 1 is the cost management plan setup. This is the foundation. Before you can estimate or control anything, you must establish the how, the processes, procedures, and tools you will use to manage project costs from start to finish. Step 2 is cost estimation and budgeting. Once the plan is in place, you begin the detailed work of estimating costs. This involves forecasting your expenses over the entire project timeline, making sure your budget aligns with major project milestones, and considering any overarching annual financial goals. Step 3 is the active phase of cost control. This is an ongoing cycle that happens throughout the project execution. It involves launching your purchasing processes, performing a constant analysis of your actual costs as they come in, identifying and explaining any deviations or variances from your baseline, and based on that analysis, making necessary adjustments to your forecast. Finally, step 4 is creating your rapport financier, or financial reports. This is all about communication. This stage involves creating your key performance indicators, like the CPI and SPI we discussed, and developing clear status summaries to communicate the project's financial health to stakeholders. So, from planning and budgeting to active control and communication, these 4 stages provide a complete framework for managing your project's finances. This comprehensive presentation was designed to provide you with a solid foundation in cost control. By covering the essential topics of budgeting, creating cost baselines, tracking actual costs, forecasting future performance, and reporting your findings, you are now equipped with the knowledge and tools needed to keep your projects financially on track. We hope the clear structure and emphasis on real-world applications have made this a valuable resource in your journey to master the fundamentals of project cost control. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us for this comprehensive look at the fundamentals of project cost control. We have covered planning, budgeting, tracking, and reporting. In our next module, we will dive deeper into the topic of change and risk control, exploring strategies and techniques to further enhance your project control and management skills. We hope you'll join us. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel and press like if you liked this video.